Ah.
Welcome back, guys, to another experimental video. Today's video is going to be focusing on the Twisted Bow here in the fight caves, of which you will only be using the Twisted Bow on Zek, who is the major for unfamiliar, as well as Jad, who is the big, bad, evil monster that you've probably seen so many videos on from Rendy and Exact, which of course was the inspiration of that intro. So guys, with this video, I'll be tackling the fight caves, as well as telling you about my experience here with the Twisted Bow because I've heard such great things about it. Now, before I continue on, I do want to say I do have 20 fire capes to gamble off. Hopefully I can get the pet, so a little bit of a spoiler, I did not get the Jad pet upon completing the fight caves. Off Slayer task, it's 1 out of 200, and so with that, I will say that I did not do any Slayer tasks for the fight caves. I was just way too lazy. I just wanted to go in there and get it instead of going after some Slayer tasks. So because of that, I just went in there, and from there on out, guys, I'll talk about my experience, as well as I'll also talk about my inventory and gear setup, and of course at the very end of the video, gambling off those fire capes to see if I can actually get the Jad pet. So hopefully I can, but who knows. Alright guys, let's get into the gear, and first things first, pretty much I just went with high range offensive, so that's pretty much the explanation, but I'll get down to the ring slot. Armadillo helmet, obviously best in slot for helmet for range when I'm not on a task. It was Assembler for the range offensive and strength bonus, Necklace of Anguish, Dragon Arrows because they're far superior than Amethyst, Twisted Bow. The video is about Twisted Bow, of course I'm using the Twisted Bow for those two monsters that are involved in the fight caves. I will say this, I did use the blowpipe as I stated before for the majority of it. And then the Armadillo chestplate and Armadillo chain skirt, and then Barrow's gloves, the big Asian boots, and now we're down to the ring slot. Why did I bring a Ring of Suffering and not an Archer's Ring imbued? Well, I'll tell you why. I am incredibly fucking lazy sometimes, you know? I really just can't be bothered. Sometimes I just can't be bothered at all with this game. And so one of those reasons is I just kept Rigger on the entire fight cave. I really just could not give a shit. I just kept Rigger on. I never took it off. It was just on 24/7. Me, I don't give a fuck. It's staying on. So with the Ring of Suffering, with its added prayer bonus, I would love to have the pray obviously stay a little bit longer for me so I could just save a little bit of supplies. Obviously it's kind of minuscule, I would assume. As well as the way I was doing fight caves, I'd be running around. You'll see later in the clips, I was running around, so when I would tank some of the melee hits from the blobs, as well as the big dude that heals his allies and himself, I just wanted those extra defensive stats just in case if I did get hit. But overall, the prayer bonus and defenses, that's why I brought the Ring of Suffering imbued. So obviously brought that along for the playstyle I was going for, and that's why I did not bring an Archer's Ring imbued. So let's get into the inventory. The inventory setup is pretty straightforward. Blowpipe with adamant darts because those are pretty cheap and it does a lot of damage. 2 Bastion potions to range the range level and defense level. Ceridome bruisers in case I need to heal up. 2 stamina pots because, you know, I was running around. Now, I brought a rune pouch full of Taste Vengeance runes. Now, that was just more of like if the rangers, when there's 2 of them that spawn, in case they hit me, you know, I just deal a little bit of damage to them. So that's why I brought those. I didn't use those on Jad or anything. Those were just more of like if I took some melee hits or range hits for whatever reason. Those are the reasons as to why I have brought the rune pouch. I thought it was kind of useful, so I think it did its job. Overall, I think it was okay. I think it worked out. And then the rest of the inventory is just a bunch of super restores because, once again, I already said, Rigger is staying on the entire fight cave. Just did not give a shit. So that is the inventory, guys. Nothing too special, pretty straightforward. Now let's get into the discussion about my experience. My experience here at the fight caves with the Twisted Bow was excellent. I totally understand why the Twisted Bow is worth over 1 billion GP considering the few places I've used it at. It's just so powerful and incredibly accurate against mobs that have high magical offensive. It's great. Like at Zek, you could see that I'm hitting 50s on them and 30s. It's just consistent hits on Zek, and I think that is where the T-Bow shines through. Like, it's great of how it can hit big, but it's even better of how it's just consistent hits on your target. So those 19s, those 20s, those 30s, they add up over time, and as soon as Jag comes out, I hit an immediate 69. Like 69 HP, he has already lost over 20% of his HP in one hit. Like, that's incredible. I'm basically going to be hitting Jad for 30 seconds and he's gonna die even with healers out. It's incredible. It's incredible in regards to the power of this weapon, and it really shows just how broken it really is. And honestly, it has definitely taken my experience of PVM to a whole new direction. I thought that I was playing the game back with a blowpipe and 99 range and chambers. The elevation has just gone 10,000 feet upwards as soon as someone acquires a twisted bow. And I gotta say, guys, have to put in the hustle. You gotta put in the work in order to get it. Grind out chambers, grind out some PVM experiences, going after pets or whatnot, and acquire the money through your adventures. Seriously, guys, it is a whole new level, whole new array of PVM content as soon as you acquire this weapon. And I do hope that you guys are able to accomplish your goal of achieving this weapon someday, if that is what you're going for. I really feel that I had a great time with Jad, considering I was doing fight caves in about 34 to 36 minutes or so. Imagine if I was on Slayer task, how much quicker that'd be. I can't wait to try this weapon out at other bosses, so just, you know, further on, as well as I hope you guys enjoy this gambling session that's about to occur, because hopefully I can get the Jad pet. That'd be quite nice. All right, so this is how you do it. Exchange the fire cape, option 3. Yes, I know I won't get it back. And then we just continue from there. All right, last cape. I don't think we're gonna get it, like, to be honest with you. I really don't think. Yeah, you're not lucky. All right, so out of 20 fire capes, yep, no pet. Well, all right, guys, that is the end of this video. Hopefully you found it informational. Hopefully you enjoyed it, as well as maybe I'll get lucky next time with a fire cape. Other than that, guys, I will be signing out. But before then, I just got a few things to say. Thank you once again to our channel membership supporters, Kevin Ace and Josh Sterling. You guys have been supporting the channel for almost half a year now, almost 5 months coming up pretty soon. So I'd like to thank you guys. Always appreciative of what you've done, as well as hopefully for everyone else. I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is Shanka Muffin. I'm signing out. Please enjoy this outro.